Hey everybody, I'm Missy LaForce. Well, let me run that fucking intro real quick. Alright, let's talk about some fucking Melty Blood. So to the people that have watched my video covering Melty Blood in 2019, hey again. Let me talk about what happened for me between now and then, I guess. I played a lot more Melty Blood. I explored a lot more of the cast and settled on a character. I watched a lot more footage. I went to Climax at night with some friends. I went 3 and 2. God damn it. Settled on a new character, watched some more footage. COVID happened and I'm fucking tired of playing shitty netcos, so you know the vibe. So I'm gonna make this video. Actually, I haven't even checked how my last one did. Let me, oh shit. My bad. Oh shit, what, how the fuck I missed that? How the fuck? Okay, I don't check Discord general chats that much, bro. I just play game. Also, Scrod, I know you play phone on in Uni. I said Eltonum because that's who you play in Melty. A Uni player doesn't know who the fuck a Scion is, bro. My bad. Alright, so that's my most recent history with Melty Blood. Really, this video and last year's video are intended for the people that really want a good fighting game to play but don't want to scour through some of the really old but really good in-depth videos regarding Melty Blood and its nuances. This video is going to be super surface level, and it should be able to get anybody watching the ability to sit down, pick a character, and fuck around with some friends. I would highly recommend the other tutorials after this because I am definitely not diving deep enough on some really important shit that I think you should check out once this is over. I want to talk about why you should probably give this game a look in the year 2020 if you haven't already. This game is really fucking good, son. Alright, so first off, let's do some good and bad news. Good news, the netcode is great. It functions just how it should, and there are plenty of people to help you get it working right. There is plenty of written information on it as well. The bad news is you gotta be alright with giving up that IP address to the public so you can connect to other people. But if that tells you anything, it's that the motherfuckers will run this shit just to play the game on some good netcode, so you know it's gotta be choice. Second, the game itself is an awesome old head game. It carries a lot of the old FG mentalities behind it in regards to execution, mind games, and it just encompasses player-to-player interactions really well. It isn't to say that the game is dumbass hard, because there are definitely characters for you if you don't have solid execution. Just don't expect the game to pull any punches for you. Third, it is completely free to play on the caster client made by the community. I recommend purchasing it on Steam if you want to support the creators, but everyone does net play through the community client, so I'll link that shit and some other resources at the end. Melty Blood is just really fucking good at letting you do your own thing and problem solve at your own pace. It has a lot of expression in your play, and you have to think about a lot of different things, even just depending on who your opponent is. This is probably one of the best foundational rocks to learn anime fighting games on because it emphasizes air combat while not taking away from the importance of staying on the ground in a lot of scenarios. The game is just really freeforming with the variety of characters and moon choices. Your options just keep expanding as you go and learn the game. Melty Blood really emphasizes the system understanding over specific character understanding, so once you get a grip on how the game wants you to play and what systems you have available to you, the process of learning matchups and characters becomes a lot easier. Yeah, characters, so let's talk about that shit now, by the way. Look at this fucking all-star cast right here. Alright, let's take it from the top. You got Arcadia, bro. That's the girl right there, you know what I mean? You just smother people with pressure and you can pretty much do everything you'd want in Melty Blood. Then we got but you throw rings at dickheads now and you look cracked out because you're thirsty for the blood of people that'll block and hold your mix. And you got but you're dumb as fuck and you want to be able to do everything better than everyone and just smoke dudes and break the rules of the game. Speaking of which, Roa, break the fucking game. People gotta play around you, you don't play around them. You completely dictate the pace of the match, but you gotta have good execution to be optimal. But if you a fucking dum-dum, Aoko, just play this chick. She can rush down pretty well and she has obnoxious ass buttons. And she can run away really well. And she's easy as shit, really good beginner character. Next, Tono. This is who you play if you like Kaikisuke and Rev 2. You like honest characters, you know. Look how fucking honest this shit is. Motherfucker's so fair, and that's on that. Nanaya. This is who you play if you like Soul Bad Guy and Rev 2. You like mashing. That's all I gotta say, man. This character mashes for himself, you know. Koma. Bad motherfucker in the sense that he's not a great character, but he looks cool as shit, and you command grab dudes and go. That shit's pretty cool. CL. This is who you pick if you want to say your character's bad, but you low-key want to win still. Miyako. This is who you pick if you want to say your character's bad, but you mean it and she's fucking bad, but that shit doesn't matter because anybody can win in this game, you know what I mean? Scion. You rush dudes down real hard, and you saw her in Uni, so it's time to play Scion, bro. It was meant to be. She's pretty cool, and she's got some goofy-ass combos. Check it. Rice beef. Roast beef. If you need to enter your local bracket day one, but you don't know shit about the game, pick Full Moon and just deal 1,000,000 damage off simple confirms like this other character. Meki Sui. You do this, into this, into this. And that shit adds up. Alright, so let's say you just want to look at the robot girl. Koha Mech. Boom, play this shit and run it and happen. Thank me later for that. Alright, let's talk about the broom lady. Kohaku. Top tier with god normals and the best set play in the game, but you got no invincible reversal and you gotta commit to learn some tight ass combos and setups, but this character will reward you if you just commit, so fucking commit, son. Akiha. Sick ass character that cannot fucking die because her defense is so high. Mid tier, but she can reward you if you really learn Melty Blood at a system level, and this character will always make you pop off when you win because you feel like you fucking earned it. Powered CL. God colors and wacky as fuck combos, but everybody loves PCL, so you can at least be a crowd favorite even if you are kinda ass. Fiakiha. You mix people, deal a million damage, and have an infinite. Also, you're hard as fuck to catch in neutral because of your mobility. Also, you fucking explode if they catch you, so you better be schmoovin' on this chick. Also, she's kinda hard to play. Seifuku. Officially termed Seifuku because there's already 2 characters that are called Akiha, so just run with that. This character rewards you hard as hell if you already know what's good in fighting games but have never played Melty Blood before. She has a command grab, has corner carrier off every hit, and has Oki off every hit. This character's nuts. Satsuki. I straight could not remember this character's name because of how little I personally see her, but she is the premier grappler of Melty Blood, and her combos are really cool, and she has hitbox.png meme image that you see all over Twitter. Lin. I think this is the one with the ice shit and the... She's ice. She has annoying ass jump normals and one of the moons. I don't fucking know. She's some little chick. White Lin. My notes literally says look at what this bitch does and then write about it. I straight cannot tell you, son. Okay, I figured it out. She's actually the Lin that does the ice shit. My bad. Speaking of characters I forgot existed, I literally forgot this chick was on the fucking character select screen. She's got summons and shit. She's pretty cool. Yeah. Ryogi. Really good normals and everybody, and I mean everybody, wants to play her when they first start, but they eventually stop because she isn't everything they wanted. And most of her really cool shit is in a weird moon type, and nobody wants to learn some fucking combos because they're cowards, so... Nero. That is what you do. Also, if you like Eddie, play this character. Neutral Legend. While Rakia change is huge based on the moon, so in C-Moon you just oppress people with safe pressure and smooth through neutral with your Lord buttons, and it's pretty easy to confirm into good combos, and in F-Moon you fuck...
F-Wara con los bambos y mix-up. Pero no acercas y tirar, porque no puedes correr.
Neko Arc is a meme character. Neko is a meme character. They're almost a real character, though. Neko Mech, not a meme character, actually pretty interesting, and you can use the Neko as a hitbox with all the quirks of Mech Hisui. Hisui, but not a mech. You use utensils and throw shit at people and have some pretty cool looking combos. Kind of a weird character, but she's alright. Maids. God character plus OK character results in an S- tier character. Who would have fucking thought? Alright, that's everybody. Jokes aside, the moon system in Melty Blood basically makes it to where there are 3 characters in one depending on the character themselves. Each character in their respective moon is wholly unique to that moon. I recommend that you pick a character that you like the looks of, and then find a moon type that works best for you in that character. The process you take can go in any order as well. It is perfectly fine to only enjoy playing one moon type and find a character that combines well with it. I encourage you to experiment with different characters and moon type combinations. Next, I'll break down the basic systems and mentality of the game, then I'll dedicate another section to the moon specifically. Alright, so movement in Melty Blood. It is really important to understand all your movement options for your character. Something special about the movement in Melty Blood in particular is that all air actions are independent from one another. In other anime fighting games, when you jump, you can only perform an air dash or a double jump to follow up. But in Melty Blood, you can perform an air dash and a double jump. For some characters, even a triple jump or a double air dash, you get the idea. Being able to vary your air movement options alongside precise and deliberate ground movement is really important to navigate the neutral and Melty Blood and get the most out of every situation. Buttons. Universally, the button layout has A, weak attack, B, medium attack, and C, heavy attack, alongside a shield button that is assigned to D. These all function as you would expect except for the shield button. These all function like you'd expect except for the shield button, which is easiest to compare to a third strike parry if that's your point of reference. But the effect and specific usage of the shield button, But the effect and specific usage of the shield button varies upon the moon type you choose. Regardless, each character has access to some form of A, B, and C attack, which creates the basis of what I have no fucking idea what to call the
Universal B&B.
Which, if you've played something along the lines of Dragon Ball FighterZ, it goes like ground normal to knock them off their feet, ground normal to lift them further off the ground, leading into an aerial rave of buttons, usually in order of ABC, ABC, and ending in the combo with an air grab. Almost every character in the game has the ability to do this to some extent, and for some it's the best they can get. Being able to perform this simple combo is really important for scramble situations and salvaging confirms into knockdown with stray hits. Counter hits. Tying in buttons and movement, it's just as important to recognize your air normals as well as your ground normals, because in Melty Blood, when you score a counter hit in the air, they actually can't tech until they hit the ground. This means that if you get a counter hit with a stray jumping A, they can't do anything until they hit the ground again. So this means it gives you the opportunity to convert this into a combo, and since the goal of a fighting game is to reduce the opponent's life to 0, or at least be lower than yours, this is generally something that people would call
good for you.
Oh, and generally counter hits on the ground have longer hit stun, but that isn't really exclusive to Melty Blood, so we'll just talk about some moon shit, I guess. Crescent. This is pretty much the defining Melty Blood moon. For the most part, this moon gives you everything that the game has to offer and everything that makes the game unique. It's a well-rounded moon that can adapt to pretty much any situation. You have a lot of options that allow you to find your way out on defense, as well as swing the pace in your favor on offense. Some of the defining characteristics of the crescent moon are reverse beat, which allows you to chain your normals backwards as well as forward, heavy to light instead of light to heavy. You can activate heat by pressing A, B, and C together whenever meter is above 100. It is fully invincible and unblockable, but it can be shielded. Whenever you activate, you slowly start to regain your red life and the timer freezes. You have up to 300% meter, and when you go over this you'll enter max mode where you get access to a special super and circuit spark, which is like a Guilty Gear burst, among some other things that you get in max mode. Shield bunker, it's like an alpha counter, it can be performed with 214D, it costs 50% meter performed out of block stun. You can dodge by pressing 2A plus B, and you can EX guard, which is similar to instant block in other games like Guilty Gear, and they have similar effects with a little bit better frame advantage for you on block. Half Moon. Half Moon is really similar to Crescent Moon in functionality, but loses some of the meter management abilities. In fact, a lot of system mechanics become automated in this moon. So this is a good moon to just observe the importance of some of these mechanics through your play. Because of the poor meter management, Half Moon does best when paired with strong rushdown that is willing to spend that cash, and it benefits players that want to get ahead and stay ahead. Some of the quirks with this moon: Half Moon only has 200% to Crescent's 300, and it automatically activates heat when they hit 200. When in heat, they automatically spark when they get hit. Shield will automatically counterattack if successfully performed. Shield Bunker costs 100% meter in block stun, but will always hard knockdown if it lands. No meter required if it's performed out of block stun, but it does not perform hard knockdown at that point. In Half Moon you lose EX guard, but you can still reverse beat, so that's pretty cool. Full Moon. The least French-bred traditional moon type. Functionally, it works akin to a game like Guilty Gear or BlazBlue, and has more power behind individual hits. Pressure for this moon can become linear if the player isn't very familiar with creating strong stagger situations, but if you can lock down your timing and patterns, you become a huge threat to anybody. Something really important to note about this moon is that it cannot reverse beat. This is what makes it so akin to other anime fighting games. You have 300% meter like C Moon, and you can charge your meter by pressing A, B, and C together while not in any kind of stun and not pressing any direction. So to activate heat in Full Moon, you have to be in max mode, and you can do this either by doing it in neutral, which activates Blood Heat where it instantly restores all your red life, or during an attack's cancel window called Initiative Heat, similar to a Roman or Rapid cancel if you're familiar. Full Moon loses the ability to dodge. You can perform a counterattack during shield by pressing 236D, which is kind of similar to Half Moon, and you keep EX guard and Circuit Spark. I mean, that pretty much wraps up the basics. Some of the moons still have things from the others that I didn't mention, but you can check all that out on the Mizumi Wiki. In fact, if you are interested in diving deeper into the game, I'd recommend some of these resources to check out. I'll provide these down in the description as well. I hope you all can enjoy playing Melty Blood. This will be my third time saying it in the video, but this game is just really fucking good. There are plenty of people out there to play, and with how long the game has been around, there are plenty of resources to look through if you have questions. I guess that'll be it for me. I'll be back with some more videos real soon. Feel free to hit me up on Twitter and subscribe here on YouTube. Your support really means a lot to me. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.